Oh, an egg.
This thing's jammed.
No, it's not. You need another egg.
This thing's jammed.
Okay, I don't have an egg. Do I have? No, I don't have an egg. I imagine if you were a man, you could just press it down with your hand on the other side and keep it balanced. But since she's a woman, can't expect that from her. The other thing is, why would they let her in the university or on university grounds? Women don't need education.
Hello.
Hey, baby, you party? You sure looking mighty fine. Love those big round eyes.
Just who do you think you are?
Hey, spunky. I like that in a lady. Okay, I'm hooked. Come on, Zol. I'll let you buy me that coffee.
I don't remember ever asking.
Hey, don't play hard to get. I know you like it big time.
Listen, kid. Go back home and play with your toy cars and forget you ever saw me.
Oh, is that how it is?
Hello.
Hey, baby.
Just who do you think?
Hey. Hey, don't...
Listen.
You know, this isn't even as bad as she is. He's a better character than she is. Which is sad in a way. Is it the stereotype that students don't have money? Because education is expensive. Oh, a mammoth. I'm about to steal something from here, right?
Excuse me. Sir?
Excuse you?
Please, just a moment.
Yes, what is it? I'm not deaf, you know.
I am sorry to disturb you in your work, sir, but...
This young Mammothus primigenius is barely 40,000 years old. Fantastic, wouldn't you say, miss?
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Probably.
What do you mean, probably?
I don't know.
You don't know? Oh, you don't know, I see. What can I do for you, my dear child?
Can you give me money?
Professor, how do I say this? You see, I didn't think I'd need a lot of money when I set out. And it turns out I need money after all. It's a delicate matter, I know, but I was wondering if you could help me out.
My dear, it would be a pleasure. But you see, I barely have enough myself to cover my meager expenditure on what I'm paid by the university.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend or...
However, if we look at the example of Hans, it is true that our university always rewards people who perform some service for it.
Oh, fuck you. Just give me
This is our
money.
dear rector's jurisdiction, however.
Fuck.
My train stopped in a peculiar aviary. It's very odd. A lot of bird species seem to seek harbor there.
Yeah.
Mythology is far from being my favorite subject, but I must concede that the station is the pride of the university. It was initially intended for teaching purposes, but then birds started arriving from all around the world. It seems that there are still rare species breeding there and flourishing.
Bullshit.
Are there? Can you give me an example?
I have been told about a kind of bird with peculiar habits. Let's see now, the Amazon cuckoo, that's right. But, oh, I'm so foolish, I can't remember what was so special about it. Just that its behavior is very peculiar.
The Amazon? Where's the Amazon? What is the Amazon?
I'm sorry, my dear, but one cannot learn everything in a lifetime. Specialization is the key to real knowledge. Why don't you pay a visit to our library?
Thank you very much. It wasn't really my intention to stop off here, but I'll confess, this university is really very impressive.
Is it?
Ah, indeed.
Is it?
There's such a tradition of learning here. And so much knowledge, a real depth of culture, intelligence, and gray matter. I myself did my studies here and never left.
Actually, I'm here because I've been summoned by the rectors of the university.
Yep.
Oh, I see. You must have made a mistake on your enrollment form.
Oh, no. I haven't come here to study. I have an important matter of inheritance to attend to. I have to find the heir.
And you hope you will find him here?
Nope.
I'm not altogether sure. But you see, my train broke down coming into Barrackstadt station.
In that case, my dear, you must come to one of my lectures. Here's a question for you. Do you know what the Proboscidean order is?
Nope.
The Probowhatian?
Ah, you see? There are gaps in your knowledge that need refreshing.
I don't think I've never known that.
I feel I've lost my way a little here. I could really do with your help.
Oh, my dear child, you've chosen your moment. I absolutely must finish off my lecture for this afternoon.
It's a lecture about mammoths?
Oh, yes and no. More specifically, it is about their migration. Do excuse me, I need to concentrate.
Fuck off.
I'll leave you in peace. I hope I haven't
Useless.
disturbed you too much.
Sorry? No, not at all, my dear child.
There are too many paths to take.
No point. It's locked.
Yeah, and we could have done without it. I imagine this one will be locked too.
No point. It's locked.
I can understand why they would do such a thing. Put doors everywhere and lock all of them to make the world more realistic. But in gameplay terms, it's just clicking on doors and being disappointed. Oh, the library. And mushrooms. Is that all? Hmm. Biologists here teach the conclusion that the young one contains a special substance that is unique to the mushroom. The substance significantly affects vision and enhances its acuteness enormously. Okay. What else can we learn? Nothing? Okay, so we're looking for mushrooms. Which is what most people in university do anyway, so. I remember none of this. Huh.
Excuse me. Can I disturb you a second?
No.
No,
You could be a little bit nicer about it.
Fuck off.
keep quiet. In case you haven't noticed, we're somewhere that requires silence and tranquility.
And mushrooms.
Excuse me. Can I just...
No,
You could be a...
keep
Okay. We have an asshole here. No, wait. Steal shit. Huh. Okay. We're looking for grapes and mushrooms. This is gonna be shit. Huh. Oh, here you are.
Good day to you, gentlemen.
Tell me, young lady, to what do we owe this pleasure?
Please do be brief. We do not have very much time on our hands.
As rectors of this university, we have serious matters to attend to and our time is precious.
Fuck
I
off.
have heard you wish to meet the owner of the train that is currently in your station. May I know the reason for your summons?
We
No.
are surprised that your train has not yet left, miss. The situation is most regrettable.
The rules do clearly state that trains are meant to come and go and not remain stationary at a platform.
Yes?
Train should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
We
Yeah.
agree then, dear colleagues, that what we're dealing with is deviant behavior.
Yes?
This matter really is cause for concern.
It's a clockwork train, you see? So it needs winding up again. Unfortunately, there is no equipment in the station to do this.
A clockwork train? That's strange.
How very quaint. You mean it's some sort of mechanical toy?
Yes.
You are causing a hindrance to us, miss.
Fuck you.
I am very hopeful that I will find what I need along the wall.
The
wall? Miss, that really is not a suitable place for you to go.
Especially for a young lady.
You see, miss, we freely admit that every day we praise the existence of that particular edifice. We owe the integrity of our dear university and the fine education it provides to the wall.
It protects us from
Go
harm
Trump.
and invasion from the unknown.
May God
Mexicans.
protect us from what is beyond those ramparts, miss. Please
Mexicans.
believe me.
I don't have any choice. I must continue my journey.
Through Mexico.
Such a decision is a correct one since it's in line with regulations.
Thus, your train will indeed be able to leave.
And
Yes.
consequently cease to obstruct our station.
Give me money.
Some sailors have agreed to tow the train, but I don't have enough money to pay them.
You don't have
I was
any.
wondering if you could help me out. For a while.
Nope, no money for you, bitch.
I could work for the money.
Please wait, miss. We have certain confibulations to attend to.
That is right. We must confibulate between ourselves. A collegiate decision must be taken.
I hope that we are not indisposing you in any way.
Just suck them off
Why
for the
not?
money.
If it helps us get rid of that train.
My word, that is a fine idea.
What do you have in mind, gentlemen?
Or
When you arrived here, you must have noticed a splendid bandstand which honors the main university courtyard.
A unique piece of mechanical craftsmanship which no longer works, alas.
Why, yes, we have very moving memories of its melodies. We're prepared to offer you a financial reward if you can set it working again.
With
so no
pleasure.
Oral?
What do I have to do?
Unfortunately, my dear, time and rust have taken their toll on this university, and our automatons no longer have a spring in their step. You are going
It's
to
a
have
fun-
to be resourceful.
To tell you the truth, there are a number of complex mechanisms here in Barakstadt, and it would appear that we have unfortunately lost their operating instructions.
Your train, however, is an extremely ingenious invention, so you should be no stranger to complex mechanisms, should you? We are therefore counting on your ingenuity, miss.
I
Yeah,
hope that I can
fuck.
show myself worthy of your faith in me, gentlemen.
Well, my dear colleagues, one more university matter nicely tied up.
It's
You wouldn't know if there is any Forest Sauvignon here in Barakstadt, would you?
Absolutely.
When he says absolutely, he means, of course, absolutely none.
What we mean, of course, is that we are absolutely positive there is no Forest Sauvignon here in Barakstadt.
Really? Are you sure? Because I read in a book that Barakstadt possesses a number of plants. I wouldn't mind getting a hold of some if possible.
Out of the question, miss.
oh,
The assistant rector means to say that our priority is for you to remove your train from our station. Your research will have to wait until your next stop.
Yes, that's right. Your train must leave the station immediately, so please refrain from wasting our time in needless visitations.
Don't forget the regulations, miss. Don't forget them. Trains should first stop, then subsequently leave. And quickly.
I don't get it.
That idea of the station aviary is really very original.
It's the pride of our university. One of the specialties taught here is zoology, you see, and more particularly, ornithology. Proper study and instruction should not be limited to books. Observation of living matter is indissociable from theoretical questions.
Is
It contains some very rare specimens that have been brought back from faraway exotic countries, especially for our university, by the world's most intrepid explorers.
No.
Do you remember Alexander Valenbois and his peculiar bird?
Absolutely. His gift produced some very embarrassing long-term consequences.
A poison chalice indeed. It must be said the situation could have been much worse, however.
Oh, yes, it could have been terribly problematic.
What are you talking about? You're a bunch of
Here we
idiots.
are, busy chatting, and look at the clock. It's tea time.
Already? My word, doesn't time fly by?
Thank you for a charming visit, miss.
Yeah, fuck
And
off.
thank you, gentlemen.
So at least we have some idea what we are supposed to be doing. I suppose. Yeah, Momo would love this map. Where's the sleeping dude? No, it can't be just empty. Can it?
No point. It's locked.
Ah, fuck you.
Hello?
So, you got him then, this air?
Ah, it's you, Mr. Marson. Good day, and how are you, sir?
I'll feel a whole lot better when this whole business is over and the sales contract is signed. Where the hell are you?
I'm in Barkstadt.
How are
What?
you?
What in God's name are you doing there?
It's a magnificent university town. It would appear Hans Vorarlberg once passed by here several years ago.
So
How
if
would
he
you-
isn't there anymore, then there's no point hanging around.
I hear what you're saying, sir, but I have good reason to believe that Hans Vorarlberg is still alive. For the time being, I'm trying to gather extra information from people who have known him.
No, you're not.
What's your next destination?
I'm not exactly sure yet.
Doesn't sound like you know too much, Kate.
No,
I just
know.
need a bit of time, Mr. Marson.
Yeah, well, time is what you ain't got. Keep me posted.
Oh, you bastard. Yeah, I'm not talking to this prick again. Something to steal.